Alright, here we are for match 1. We've won the die roll, which is exactly what our deck wants, and we get a single land, which is not what our deck wants. Yeah, if we draw a land, we've got an Aether Chaser, but that's not keepable. Okay. Oh boy, I will keep and scry, but we might be in bad shape here. I get to attack for 2 in a worst case scenario. So there's that. I will keep and scry this land to the bottom, all the way to the bottom, and all of your friends as well, please. In fact, I think I'd be okay not drawing a land again for the rest of the game. 5 seems pretty good for this deck. Hey, Subtle Strike, you're cool. Oh, in for 2. You gonna shock it? I bet you're gonna shock it like a jerk. Yay, you're not a jerk. Thank you. Alright. Red, green. Have I talked about green showing up a lot in this format? In for 2 more. Boy, if we get to kill an X1 and put a counter on it and still get in for 3. Ew. You're first, Strikey. Choices. So we can make this into a 2-2, this into a 1-2. We win combat. He may just not block because it becomes a 3-3. In which case we revolution. Because maybe he's really looking for a land or something. We can take him off green. So we'll attack in and see what he says. It doesn't offer the block. So we'll let that go. And then we'll revolutionize that, tap the forest. Set him behind a turn, and maybe this automaton just gets there. Maybe it just goes the distance. Oh, he had a forest in hand anyways. Spire side. Well, we've got a couple of ways to kill that off. Yeah, in we go. Opponent says, nah, let's force the block. So what's the best thing that we can do here? We could Cruel Finality and Scry, which would be solid, because we need kind of a second creature someday. It would just straight up kill it, and it would leave us with a Subtle Strike up or an Implement of Combustion down. Otherwise, we could Subtle Strike, make it into a 2-1, make this into a 2-2, and pump it. So this stays as a 2-2. We keep this up for something else. We just don't know what we get on top. I think I like the Subtle Strike play. -1/-1 goes to you. Counter goes to you. Black and red. You are a 2-1. My guy is a 3-3. Your guy is dead. And we have an implement. Alright, getting there. So we're basically beyond needing improvised mana, so I may just draw a card off the implement. We'll see what we top deck here. Sailback. Alright, so we can make that into a 3-2 and make this into a 3-3. They trade. That's not what I want to see. Well, I would say that we draw a card, find out what we get. We get an Underhanded Design. Okay. I think I'm pretty okay underhanded designing Aether Poisoner and sitting back a little bit here. Because what can we do? We can make that a 4-4, it trades. We can make that a 3-2. They trade. So yeah, let's just Poisoner, get some energy, Underhanded Designs, pass the turn. We'll get our second artifact online. Next turn, if we really desperately want to, which will let us just straight up kill whatever we want. Could even kill it beginning of combat, taking a blocker out of the way. Got some options. Off a sketchy keep. Off a very sketchy keep. Okay, here we go. We can clear his board. Utterly clear the board. So we are going to Cruel Finality, the Quicksmith Genius. We're going to scry a Fenhauler. Hello. Black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Servo makes 6. I will put that on top. And then I will swing in. This is 1 and a black, right? Yes. I will swing in with both. I will make a servo. I will not pay 1. And then I will kill the sailback. An opponent will take 3. And then assuming these live, we get a Fenhauler next turn. If one doesn't live, we have a Foundry Screecher. There'll be a 3-1 in the air. Opponent has a lot of cards, though. Pretty card rich. Oh, alright. No Fenhauler, but we get the Screecher. That opponent takes 2 more. So that's fine. This is fine. This is nothing. In for 2. Haha, take that 2. And now we represent a 3-turn clock. It's not like red has a way to deal 1 damage to something, right? Pima Outrider. Sure. You're going to make that a servo. Sounds good. Well, that's going to put Fenhauler online. Coming to get you. Gotcha. Fenhauler. Haul those Fens. Alright. Sideboard. Nothing. It's got a Revolution. Bunch of 3-drops. I don't think we have much that we'd sideboard. Could arguably do a resourceful return. Ew, another Revolution. Sure. Do you get another blocker for the Fenhauler? You do. Okay. Well. It's got 1 card in hand. How do you feel about taking a damage? Or losing a creature? You like taking a damage. Sounds good. Oh, Yahenni's Expertise. That'd be nice to see on top. Just wipe the board. Mountain. Sweet. Want to take an... Oh, that was dumb. That servo's not tapped anymore. Pretend I didn't do that. Oh, dear. That's a punt. But hey, as I mentioned last week, please don't yell at the screen and etc. It's tricky to keep up a running commentary while playing a game of Magic. Sometimes you miss things. All right. How do we reach out of this? We've got Welding Sparks. We've got Yahenni's Expertise. We've got a giant that can just surprise attack. We've got a bunch of things. Hey, there's a Welding Sparks. Yeah, he might triple block. Could see that being a thing that he does. So if he triple blocks, what happens? We kill that. 5 still happens, but we kill both of them. So we come in. 4/5. Opponent must block. Opponent goes for the double. I will rearrange them because I can, and I'll kill that one. Opponent has just as much land as we have, I think. So all we really need is an artifact to come into play. And we've got a number of them. Bestiary. Alright. So you're going to scry a whole bunch. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, game winner? Going good? Hey, we got there. Alright. Boy, lands. So we sideboard out 7 lands. No. We... Precise Strike would like win a combat, but so would the Build to Smash that we have. We just didn't see it. Resourceful Return, he does have some removal. But I don't think there's anything that doesn't work against him. I think I'm happy to just go right back in. Right back in. Let's do that again. And we did that off of a mulligan into a, a 5-land, 1-drop hand. Well, this is risky, but if we hit a land, we've got a turn 3 brawler. So I will keep. On the play, I would have been a bit more hesitant. One drop. Ew, nerd ape. But that does bad things to my automaton. Alright, we didn't hit the land there, so that's not good. Show me that curve out. Go into a welder automaton. Or I guess just metallic mimic would be worse. Some sort of 2-drop creature. That's an artifact. Or an implement. But I mean, obviously putting a counter on it changes nothing, really. But that is a 2/3 that's going to come get me. Okay. Well, we'll drop the chaser. We'll get in for 1. Walk into an Ornamental Courage. Although I doubt it. It would be a waste of an Ornamental Courage to get rid of that. So I mean, next turn we could attack, but it would die. But we could get a servo into a Steamworks Brawler or a Sweatworks Brawler even if we don't hit a land. Or it would die and we can Vengeful Rebel. We got maybe some things. But we are going to need that 3rd land regardless. Luckily, opponent hasn't had the curve out. But still, decently aggressive start. I'm forced to take another 2. Ooh. Okay. Alright. They're going to get some card advantage, but we get to get in and establish our board a bit more. Oh, we don't, because I didn't count correctly. This is tapped. I should have just attacked with that. Yup. Well, we have an underhanded designs. That is online, I might add. Alright, let's make less mistakes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's get a land. That's also part of the strategy here. I will take the 2 because I need the 2 artifacts. for both the Brawler as well as the underhanded designs. Speedway Fanatic. Post-combat. Okay. And you're going to draw? Sure. Hey, a land. Would you look at that? So we could swing in with Team and Built to Smash to get rid of that. Especially if he blocks one of those. This can attack regardless. We could also swing with Team, let something die, let something trade, and drop a Vengeful Rebel, kill the Apprentice. An empty board sounds really tempting. If he doesn't block, we don't get the Brawler. But we do get a Strangler. Alright, let's go in with Team. See what he chooses to block. Chooses to block there. So we could Build to Smash. Get in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take him to 10. Leaving up underhanded designs. Otherwise we let it die. Then we get a Vengeful Rebel. We no longer have underhanded designs online. So no, I want to keep underhanded designs online. So let's do that. Stomple over that. Take him to 10. And we will pass the turn, keeping that up. Opponent scries where? Opponent scries to bottom, bottom, bottom. To the bottom, perfect. Man, if we hit a land, we've got an Enraged Giant online. Opponent appears to have missed just as many land drops as we have as well, despite all the scrying. Opponent gets in for 2. They know they don't have too much of a choice. I will take the 2. If they play a creature, we might just kill it. Because then we're coming in for 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6. Quick Smith Genius. Yeah, I'll kill that. That's a thing that's gonna die. Down you go. And I know full well that he has something better, and that's why he played that one out. But you know, that's how it goes. So I'm happy to just attack, take him to 6, drop a Menacey guy, have a Welding Sparks for 5 next turn. Yeah, let's just finish this out. In. Poor Sweaty's never going to come out, but he's just not part of the Turn Everything Sideways plan. I mean, he technically is part of the Turn Everything Sideways plan, but not the way that we want to turn things sideways. On top, Ruh-roh. What'd you find? Please don't have more than 4 power. Renegade. Death Touch is less than ideal. The goggles. 2 to equip. Alright. So. Hey, Aether Chaser. So we kill that, and then we can attack in with these unimpeded. It takes 4, goes to 2. We kill that, we can attack in with that unimpeded. Well, we kill that. These come in unimpeded. We could even take them to 1. But I kind of want to just be like, surprise, giant next turn. So I want to keep my artifacts alive. So Welding Sparks, the Apprentice. Get in for 4. Opponent to 2. 4 then to pass the turn. Opponent gets their 4th land. Something I don't think we're going to see, but luckily not need to see either. So they're currently needing 3 blockers. 2 to block that one. They need to play 3 blockers, so they have 2 on that one, and then 1, and then 1. Hey, we got there. Cool. Alright, we're 1-0 with a very nice aggressive deck with a good amount of removal. I will see you guys for match 2, where hopefully we can keep that going.